2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to the NBA Rising Stars Challenge, a game that has become such a special part of all-star festivities.
And that's really because it always provides us with such an entertaining look at the next generation of NBA stars. In a game like this where the pressure's off and it's all about having fun, I think we really get an opportunity to see just how skilled these young players are.
Exactly. I mean, nobody's going to get on top of you if you go behind your back or you try something out of the ordinary. And that means we get to see these young guys pull off some amazing plays in this game every year.
And now the opening lineup for Team World. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Doncic. And it's Poirier in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Prokof's shot is off.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And he has come on really strong this season. Some of his performances in the first half have been terrific.
Yeah, and it wasn't something that very many people saw coming, Greg, but he's proven himself in a big way. I think there are great things ahead for this guy.
And it's just something about the Rising Stars Challenge. It gives each of these young players a chance to really do something special on a national stage, maybe for the first time in their professional careers.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
You brought up the big stage these young guys are on tonight. For so many of the fans, Greg, who are still, just getting familiar with these players, it really is a great welcome to the NBA moment.
It really is a showcase. And for each player, whether they have great moments or not, just being chosen to participate is a huge honor. And it says a lot about where they stand.
Great goodness! That was special. Boy, Che's quick feet and hands on defense allowed him to get out on the break, gets them an easy bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Doncic.
And guys, since this game started back in '94, this has been a perfect warm-up for the All-Star game. I mean, it has all the fun and excitement of the big game with the added element of introducing some of the great young stars to the league's fans.
And it goes down 2 points.
And there's no question he was going to be playing in this game, because as far as a first or second year player goes, he's about as impactful as any in the league.
That's exactly right. I mean, he's quickly become one of his team's most important players. For most guys, that can take years, but it's happened really fast for him.
And he makes that one. This really has become one of the signature events of All-Star Week. And I know you love it, Greg. It gets everyone into the mood for all the festivities that are soon to come.
Yeah, it does. I mean, it's such a great way for these young players to show off some of the fancy moves that they wouldn't even dare to attempt in a regular season game. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Shea dishes to Ayton.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He said, now this event, it's really about the future of this league. It's a chance for young players to measure the development against their peers. And it sure sounds like he enjoys instructing these guys, giving them some of his knowledge. That's the teaching part of coaching. Guys?
Thank you, David. Oh, and the jam by Shea.
And you try to take any award talk with a grain of salt at this stage of the season, but it's hard to deny that Shea has decidedly thrown his hat into the ring for Rookie of the Year.
Well, you and I were just talking. There's a lot of time left, but when you watch what Shea has done so far in this season and the impact that he's had, to me, I think to you too, there's no question that he at least deserves consideration for Rookie of the Year. Now, here's Doncic, covered by Che. Passes it to Brokaw. They need this. It's hauled in by USA.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
And with DeAndre Ayton, he looks like he could end up as one of the top centers in the league.
I mean, he has all the tools you want from a modern center. Great size and wingspan, protects the paint well, very strong for his age, and has shown he can dominate.
And now the first time out called here for Team World. Clark, when you think of athleticism specifically, talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with improved training and more knowledge about the anatomy of the body and how to enhance its performance. But now it seems like great athletes are, you know, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s.
And USA with some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Ayton. Jaren Jackson comes in for Bagley, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Josh Okogie. Here's Musa. Team World with another miss.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for USA.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
USA leading by 18. Shea drives in, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, I was very excited by the recent announcement that Che will be participating in this year's slam dunk contest. Rare do you get to see someone with his kind of athleticism and elevation take part.
I agree. And you know what, GA, with the other names?
You know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
So, Team World's 5 right now. We've got Luka Doncic. Also, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out there. And it's Brokaw in at the 3 spot. And it's in there.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Greg, the play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
USA shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Che's mentality has always been that of a very driven player. I mean, this is a man who has no other speed besides full.
Here's Brokaw, covered by Che. It's good. Brokaw's got 5 points now this quarter.
And we haven't seen very much of him in the regular season yet, but there's no question he's got a very bright future ahead of him.
I agree with all of that. Even with limited playing time, his talent has been evident, and that talent is strong enough to have earned him a spot in this game. And that says a lot considering he doesn't play a bunch for his team.
USA shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
And you see the raw talent Ayton has. An intimidating big man with a high ceiling and a desire to grow.
And USA making a change here. Bagley's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Okogie inside the 3-point line. Ayton. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Doncic against Bagley. Knocked away. Taken away by Holiday. And here we go. Shea heading to the
Are you kidding me?
And these fans are getting treated to just some amazing aerial action in this game.
And that's the way it should be, right? I mean, it's All-Star Week. You don't lay it in, you punch it in.
And the foul called on Shea. That's his first foul. Fourier passes to Brokoff. Good ball movement here by Team World. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Doncic. A 3-ball. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 5 now.
And that's a nice exchange between teammates there. I mean, they really work well together, whether it's All-Star Week or the regular season.
You know, really pretty fresh they get to share this stage together tonight. I mean, they both helped each other to get here, and now they're going to keep helping each other.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hachimura. Bucket is good.
You have to push Hachimura out of there if you're the defense. He's a real problem on the interior.
Hachimura's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. And they double up Shea. And out of bounds as Team World gains possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
On offense, here's Team World. Here's Doncic. Second shot opportunity. It's tipped.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim. The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. And it seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Misses the 3.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And guys, as big men in the NBA get quicker and sleeker, Marvin Bagley looks to be a prototypical frontline player.
A great all-around game, and he just moves so well for his size. Terrific first step, and can also play with his back to the basket. Can follow his own shot and has a good nose for the ball around the rim.
And it's Team World with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Okogie. Kicks it to Shea. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
Shea making it look so easy, dropping that nice room service dime there.
And it's Team World with the ball. Doncic outside. Pass to Hachimura. And here we go. Shea heading to...
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Brokoff passes to Hachimura. And there it is for him. Hachimura's got 7 now in this quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Stolen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Team World will retain possession. Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Doncic. 5 points in the game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
1:22 left here in the second. Musa passes to Fernando. Here's Okobo. Here's the 3. Rebound by Okogie. Shea trying. Look at that.
Oh, my goodness. Watch out.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Fernando, the pass to Doumbouya. Here's Fernando. Covered by Che.
And I'm as excited as every other NBA fan to see what Che does this coming offseason. Should be an interesting summer as he heads towards free agency.
Boy, you're right on that. I mean, you're with his age, GA, and the amount of talent and potential he has, I'm sure Che will be the name talked about this summer. His move could shift the landscape, all of it, in this NBA. And USA with some changes. Carter, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Jaren Jackson comes in for Bagley, and Porter subbed in for Josh Okogie. And a change for Team World. Caruth is checked in for Luka Doncic. Pushing it up. And the rejection by Jackson. Doumbouya goes up and lays it nice and easy. Doumbouya's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And it's USA with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense... Welcome back as we get a glimpse of the future here at the Rising Stars Challenge.
And it has been a fantastic game up to this point.
It certainly has. I mean, we know these young fellas can play, and they are putting on a show.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for USA, they've got Michael Porter. DeAndre Ayton out there with Marvin Bagley. Then it's Che. And it's Okogie in at the 2 guard. For USA, they've made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And both free throws good for Che. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Team World. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
For Team World, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And here's Che. And Che throws it down hard.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Doncic kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds, it'll be USA's ball. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Che drives in. Banked in off the glass. Che's got 42 in the game.
Nice aggressive move by Che. Gets bounced around a little bit, but maintains his focus.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. Team World shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. On defense, USA. The pass to Hachimura. Beyond the arc. Team World with another miss. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
That's a great get it! What throw down there, man! Boy, that'll fuel inject them a little bit with some energy. Che bringing the fire.
Doncic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Team World with another miss.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
And rarely do you see a player like Doncic come in so polished, guys, at this age.
I mean, Doncic already looks like a 10-year vet. Very precise with every movement and decision he makes on the wing. Just a great knack for passing, plus that vision.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
To the middle, here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Shea getting the assist off the well-run pick and roll. Good fundamental basketball here.
Ayton's gone 6 of 7 so far. Boy, he's making it look easy here, isn't he? A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That's foul number 2 for him. Christian Woods checked in for USA. Hachimura, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Shea outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
He shot well from the line tonight, going 4 for 5. And USA making a change here. Holiday's checked in, and a change for Team World. Kuruc is checked in. And he overshot that one, missing.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Doncic, no good. Doncic has gone 2 for 7 from the field. And Shea throws it down.
Boy, it's all about Shea in this game. He's been an absolute beast, taking care of business.
On offense, here's Team World. Doncic feeling it out. On the money from 12 feet away. Doncic has got 7.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Shea outside. And they double up Shea. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And USA with some changes. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Bagley. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Aaron Holiday. Here's Okobo. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Over in the corner, Kuruc. Nailed from three-point land.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
Now here's Shea. D right on him. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from three-point range. Melton's got his second basket of the night.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Doumbouya with it. He has 6. Passes it to Okobo. And Team World, another 3.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Boy, that's a terrific move. His ability to control the ball and create off the dribble is a key for Shea.
Here's Okobo. Doncic outside. Okobo, the pass to Doumbouya. Just 5 to shoot. Carter pulls it in.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that. And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Okobo, the pass to Fernando. Good ball movement here by Team World. Dishes to Doumbouya. Poke loose. Here's Doncic. Sweet little floater. Doncic has got 9 points.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
The drive by Che, and the shot is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Team World. Pass to Doumbouya. He dishes it to Doncic. Puts up a 3. That shot, no good. So USA will take it the other way. And Che gets it to go on the assist from Carter. Che's got 56 points in the game. Pass to Fernando. Here's Okobo. Back to Doncic. Over to the left wing. Caruch gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Caruch has got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
Can't get it to fall. 14 feet away. Again, Team World good for 2.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Buries the long-range jumper. Woods got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Now, here's Doumbouya. Covered by Che. The pass to Okobo. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
As athletic a move as you're going to see right there. Unreal.
How about the hang time on that thing? Wow.
Well, you got to have some hang time if you're going to pull off that 360, and he certainly has some.
And it's USA able to put on a show for the ages. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And we're glad to have you along as we resume the action at the right. USA with some changes. Christian Woods checked in for Carter. Michael Porter comes in for Josh Okogie. And Che's subbed in for D'Anthony Melton. So Team World's 5 right now. We've got Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Doncic. And it's Fernando in at the 5, roaming the paint. Team World with a fresh shot clock. Doumbouya can't get it to go.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And they double up Che. Now here's Porter. He's guarded closely. Wood with the bucket.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Musa. Fans are always trying to distract opposing players during free throws. Have you ever seen that work in an arena?
No, I think it's just a nice workout for the fans, Kevin, quite honestly. I mean, if a guy misses, it's not because the fans have gone crazy behind the basket. It's because he shot it left or right or short or long. It's not because of the fans being on top of him, at least in my opinion.
Right. Doncic passes to Fernando. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded by Jackson. Musa can't hit. Musa's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Shea left side. Jackson has the open look. Good, and the assist goes to Shea. Shea's got assist number 8 now on the night. And it's Team World with the ball. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
They could use a bucket. And Doncic lays it in.
Boy, a strong, versatile offensive player. Doncic capable of burning you from anywhere on the floor.
Shea left side. Passes it to Wood. He kicks it to Jackson. Shea inside. No good that time. Here's Musa. Doncic passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Doumbouya. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
1:31 left in the fourth. Shea's shot is off. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Team World. Musa can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Shea inside. Nice D from Doncic. On offense, here's Team World. Stops, pops. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shea outside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, I think that's what you want to see. I mean, Shea not settling for a spot-up jumper, but driving the ball and scoring on the move.
To the paint. Here's Musa, guarded by Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. That one goes. Count it. 64 points for Shea.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And Shea throws it down.
That's going to make a defender think twice about getting in Shea's way next time. Posterized.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. So USA wins it.
What a terrific game. I tell you what, these young players are going to give us years of excitement to come. The future of the NBA is looking very bright with these guys, Kevin.
Sure is, you're right, Greg. And this really was a fun contest to watch, as it always is. We hope you've all enjoyed it as much as we have. Thanks so much for joining us. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
Thank you.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And we welcome you back. I'm Ernie Johnson. We got Shaq here. We got Kenny here. With this one in the books, we've got a special postgame guest joining us.
What's up, Shaq here? That was one of the best offensive.
That'll do it for our coverage of the Rising Stars game. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, the entire 2K Sports crew, this is
Playway versus Jomar, two defensive teams. How do you think this one's going to play out? Defense is the big thing, and adjustments. One timeout, one adjustment, one little possession can be all the difference in the game. And the people that are making these adjustments during the games are the ones we're seeing advance.
Now on the other side, we have
The dome of the California Capitol building lit up dramatically here at our broadcast location in Sacramento. A Sunday afternoon with the NBA here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Shea is out there with Green, and it's Howard in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Sacramento, Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Barnes in at the 3. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Howard finds James. Shea outside. And the pass to Davis. And that one is off. So the Kings will take it the other way. That's a 2 from Hield. And Davis pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock it.
Wow, hammering it in.
Chase showing a little bit of swag to his game right there. Don't see him gloat about it, but nice to see him up on the rim.
Here's Fox. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. James outside. And Che gets it to go on the assist by LeBron.
Yeah, Che getting smacked around on the inside, brushing it off. That was tough.
Hield kicks to Fox. Dedmon passes to Fox. On the wing, Barnes. A three-pointer off the mark.
Man, he's had 3 good looks at the basket and nothing to show for it.
Oh, and the jam by Che.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The 3 from Barnes. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Took him no time at all on that one. That's now 8 points for Che.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fox passes to Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Kings head coach gave me a few minutes. Tonight's game will be their first run-in with LeBron, Anthony Davis, and the Lakers this season. Coach knows just how strong the Lakers can be when they get the ball moving around, saying they are loaded with great passers. It's not just LeBron, it's the whole team. For us to get a win, we'll have to be very crisp in our rotations. We'll see if they can carry that out. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Che after the Kings pick up 2. And that one's good by Davis.
Defense maybe got away with a foul there, but AD too good for their best efforts with that shot.
And here is Fox. Barnes outside. There's the feed to Dedmon. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, no question, Dedmon gaining some confidence right now. Looks like he's enjoying himself, overcoming some things tonight.
Che outside. And Che throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Sacramento with the ball. Following the bucket by the Lakers. Nobody near Barnes. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The drive by Shea. And he dunks it right in, right on Buddy Hield. Oh, man.
Shea showing a little bit of a mean streak right now to his game. Thinking dunk, getting dunked.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Kings. 8-point game. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Giles checked in for Dwayne Dedman. Ken Bazemore comes in for Bielitsa. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Buddy Hield. And it's Joseph in for De'Aaron Fox. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Green. Now here's Che. He's got 12. And they double up Che. 5 on the clock. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Back to Che. Goes back up, and it's blocked. Now here's Bazemore. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Takes the three. He can't get that one. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And back when I first saw him in Summer League, one of the things that I liked about Che is that he invites the contact, does not shy away from those kind of plays.
Tipped away and stolen by Che. And the dunk by Che.
Well, that basket started with the steal from Che.
Joseph looking around. Here's Giles. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
It's been all about Che for the Los Angeles Lakers. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Right back after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has Not exactly. The Kings will go for a different look here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Giles. Bielitsa comes in for Harrison Barnes. Fields checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Corey Joseph. Fox at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Bielitsa is out there with Kent Bazemore. And it's Dedmon in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
For Los Angeles, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Now you talk to the guys in the locker room, and there's a lot of respect in there for Che. Appreciate that he's really much more than a basketball player, and he's willing to share that.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Sacramento's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Here's Bazemore. Dedmon's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Exploiting errors by the offense, Che tries to run whenever he can.
The Kings shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Bazemore on the wing. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That is his first foul of the game. There's 18 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Bielitsa.
LeBron James ratcheting up his intensity on the defensive end. Doesn't want to give up anything easy.
Can't cash in up close on the shot from Che. That one doesn't drop. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. The Lakers on top. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. While you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Lakers. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Davis is out there with Howard. And it's Che in at the 1 spot. And Bielitsa kicks to Fox. Back to Bielitsa. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Will not go down. It's number 3 on 12 tries from the floor. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fires from deep. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, after years and years of rebuilding, the Kings are finally a team on the rise, and they're earning respect. Draymond Green said they've got a lot of young talent, never quit, probably the fastest team in the history of the NBA. Green said after he plays them, I leave the game exhausted. I go home, I'm dead. And Kevin, we know that Green is pretty accustomed to going all out.
David, he sure is. He's got a lot of engine in him. Thank you so much.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
The Lakers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Giles checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Bogdanovic comes in for Bielitsa. Yogi Ferrell's checked in for Buddy Hield. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for LeBron. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Danny Green.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Joseph, the pass to Giles. Kings moving the ball around. Farrell can't hit. And here's Los Angeles. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. And Shea throws it down.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Barnes against Kuzma. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Pretty focused play right there from Harrison Barnes, showing he has what it takes to convert sometimes those challenging buckets like that one there.
Kent Bazemore's checked in for Yogi Ferrell. And here is Los Angeles now. Shea outside. Pass to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Back to Joseph. The tray. A three-pointer is right on target. Joseph's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's a shot he can hit. If you give it to him, you need a little more energy on defense that next trip down.
And Shea throws it down hard.
Zero hesitation to take that on the inside. Shea aggressive on that play.
And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Over in the corner, Barnes. Off target from outside.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Shea drives in, and he gets the bucket.
Really wild to think that there were doubts on Shea's commitment to the game. He's proving himself and proving that he can hoop.
He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Sacramento's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. And Joseph kicks to Giles. And here's Barnes for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Barnes has got 8 points.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Shea outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Kings shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Joseph, the pass to Bazemore. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
To the inside. McGee dishes to Shea. Caruso kicks to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Shea passes to Kuzma. Second chance shot, and the layup good by McGee. McGee's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And so it's Los Angeles going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Platoon swap here for Sacramento. The Lakers also with a sub. Shea's checked in. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Dwayne Dedman is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Fox in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Shea outside. Down low. Kuzma passes to Shea. Drops in the layup for 2. Shea's got 38 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Healed outside. Now, here's Bielitsa. Not a lot of room. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Barnes. No good from outside.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend. Great work by the team there to find AD. They make eye contact.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Hield. He gets it in there. Now Che. How do you stop him defensively?
I don't know, guys. He's scoring with ease right now, closing in on a big 40.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Plays with such a fearlessness. Kuzma is terrific at staying engaged and forcing the issue.
And some changes here for the Kings. Bogdanovich comes in for Bielitsa, and it's Joseph in for Fox. Dwight Howard's checked in for Los Angeles. Troy Daniels comes in for Alex Caruso, and he's good on the second. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Hield. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Kuzma. And Che gets it to go on the assist by Bradley. Bradley's got his 4th assist in this one. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. And stolen by Kuzma. And here we go. Che heading to the hoop.
Ooh, the night is growing here for Che, but he's not one to gloat, during the game at least.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Joseph down low. He's covered by Daniels. Shot by Joseph. No good. Che with it. Inside. He's looking for Howard and finds him. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the foul that goes against Sacramento.
And the D's got to be a bit more physical right there, Kevin. Allowing Dwight to get that deep, not a good idea, which is why he constantly finds his way to the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Avery Bradley.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Che.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And now Sacramento on the break. And a wide open look for James. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And they double up Che. The pass to McGee. Caldwell Pope kicks to Che. 6 to shoot. Howard trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Che. Che's got 44.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, really in control.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they...
scouted.
Hello.
Hey, Jomar, this is Chris from 2K TV.
Oh, what's up, man?
Congratulations on advancing. I want you to take us through the first couple games with your defensive lineup.
I knew, like, coming in was going to be key against Splash. He's really tough guy to guard.
Now, your next opponent is going to be Clayway. Have you been studying him or done any scouting on his game?
Yeah, I know a little bit about him. I watched his game. I mean, no game is easy.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you. to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg.
And you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
Now we'll look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Shea is out there with Ben Simmons. And there's Embiid. And there's Davis. And it's Leonard in at the 3. And Joel Embiid with another All-Star game to his credit. He's right at home in all this attention.
A star on social media, one of the game's most devoted trash talkers, and he certainly can make some highlights.
Antetokounmpo. And Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. First free throw is good.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power in attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And the 3 ball is good.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
Off on the layup.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Shea outside. East grabs the miss.
And really a surprising amount of defense being played here tonight.
There really is. I mean, what's gotten into these guys? Usually it's all offense all the time in this game. I like that they're going at it like this. It looks more realistic.
Now here's Shea. Paul George unable to get his shot to go.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Butler passes to George. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
At 6'10", George is really capable of dominating inside. I mean, defensively, you need to try to push him out of his comfort zone, get him out of that lane area.
Now here's Shea. Embiid, the pass to Shea. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And so Curry will bring it up for the East All-Stars. George finds Curry. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And Shea gets it to go. Shea's got 8.
Well, you've got to have confidence to take that floater, and if there's one thing Shea's got, it's confidence.
Simmons against Curry. There's the pass to Irving. George with the ball. No good with the triple. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. And the shot goes down. 10 points for Shea.
Well, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Brett Brown for a minute. We spoke about the defensive end, oddly enough. Now, in past All-Star games, as we know, defense isn't given much thought. But he thinks the players on this team are so competitive, they may take pride in their ability to get stops. That sounds inconceivable, guys, but I guess we'll see.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Just 4 to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Giannis kicks to Curry. And a wide open hook for Irving. Off target from 3-point range. The drive by Shea. And the dunk by Shea.
A nice aggressive move from Shea, making a decisive move. No hesitation, going forward and converting on the drive.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
I tell you what, mind-blowing experience when you look at Paul George as a dunker. This guy makes alley-oops look easy.
Now here's Che. 12 points for him. Leonard the pass to Che. Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
Well, he's certainly seen his share of the ball tonight.
I would say maybe more than his fair share. I mean, he's not going to make too many friends out there if he's not willing to spread that sugar a little bit.
And here's Che after Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer. And they double up Che to the paint. Here's Davis. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
Tries again. And Davis sends it back. Che outside. Pass to Simmons. Back to Che. And they double up Che to the inside. And Davis throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
George, no good. George has gone 2 of 7 from the floor here. And it's sent back by Irving. The quick look, no good that time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Boy, a good example of attacking basketball in the open court. Che busting out and finishing on the break.
And the East All-Stars decide to take their first time out here. Che really making a difference.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
The East making a switch. Towns is checked in. James Harden, he's checked in for the West.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Che with the bucket.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Outside Irving. Outside Curry. To stop the run. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
Now here's Che. He's guarded closely. Harden the pass to Davis. Over Irving. And it's Davis missing. And here are the East All-Stars. It's a 5-point game. Curry gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so here are the West All-Stars. Che with it. He's got 18. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the amount of space Antetokounmpo covers is really breathtaking. You got to see it to believe it. I mean, he erases shots that you think he has no chance to get to. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And, Greg, you know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
No problems knocking that one down. And it's 8 points for Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, Curry is so impressive. His peripheral vision is what makes him unique, in addition to his ball handling skills. He does a nice job setting up his teammates and knows how to get them the ball when they're open.
And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Now Che, he's got 20. And Che throws it down hard.
And how about all these dunks? I mean, this game's been a complete crowd pleaser, no doubt.
I know, I'm loving it. These players are really strutting their stuff tonight. Showtime.
Butler in the corner. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. And Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak, the 15th pick back in 2013.
Not even a lottery pick. Not many saw.
You know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Lays it up off the glass. Che's got 24 points.
Boy, for Che, it's been one great play after another tonight. They cannot keep him in check.
They've got Jimmy Butler. Kyrie Irving is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Vucevic. And it's George in at the small forward. That's the five out there for the East All-Stars. Oh, and the jam by Che.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Down low, here's George, and it's George finishing it off.
Boy, George has major hops. I mean, this guy just gets up big time for these throwdowns.
Che drives in. And Embiid throws it down. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Floats it up for Butler, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. And Simmons has got the ball here for the West All-Stars. And here's Che. He's got 26. Leonard, no luck.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
On the wing, Che. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Che getting the assist off the well-run pick and roll. Good fundamental basketball here.
And here are the East All-Stars. They trail by 1. Curry against Leonard. And stolen by Simmons. All alone. Oh, what a play!
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we could add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Right side, George. Pulls it up. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now here's Che. And he has 28 points for the game. Oh, and the jam by Che.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
George, that's a 2-pointer. Cans the shot from the wing. George. Has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, you know, the second period's been much more kind to him than the first. I mean, let's see if he can keep it going and maintain this.
And Shea throws it down.
Boy, I know how much Shea loves the chance to punch it home, and he's not wasting this one.
Here's Curry. He's got 9. The kick out to Irving. And a miss there on the triple.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Here's Embiid trying to get open as Davis. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Shea.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Irving passes to George. Drains it from beyond the arc. George has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the East All-Stars. Shea with it. 32 points in the game. Pass to Davis. Over Irving. Misses off the left iron. East with the ball. 4-point game. Here's Curry and Embiid with the block.
Boy, supported by great vertical explosiveness, Embiid continues to dominate as a rim protector.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
And Curry has it in the corner. Fires the three. The shot missing. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it.
You know, his scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
Timeout called, East All-Stars. And Anthony Davis, the #1 pick in 2012, and he's right at home in the All-Star game setting.
And he dropped 52 points in that 2017 game. Naturally, he brought home that MVP award. Not a lot of defense played that night, but again, he did get 50-plus in a regular season game as well.
Marcus Aldridge is checked in for the East. Horford comes in for George.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
That one good for 2. Shea's got 38 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Irving. The drive by Shea. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He is never going to pass up a chance to attack. I mean, that's Shea's mindset and mentality. Use movement to put the defense in a tough spot.
1:04 left to play in the first half. Out to the right wing. Aldridge against Davis. Curry with a wide open look. Offline with his 3.
3 triples in the first quarter, but he's yet to knock one down here in the second.
Shea outside.
Yes, sir.
That was incredible.
Oh, man.
And so Curry will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Trailing by 13. Passes it to Horford. Curry looking it over. Off target with his 3.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Shea with it. Curry meets him.
Shea getting his man to bite on the up fake there. Got himself to the line. Smart play.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that. Made them pay.
And it's Beal in the corner. That 3 off the mark. And so it's the West All-Stars Riding a 15-point lead. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. We've got Joel Embiid. Shea is out there with Simmons. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Davis in at the 4 spot. Back to Shea. To the middle. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Shea making it look so easy, dropping that nice room service dime there.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. 17-point game. There's the lob Antetokounmpo. Oh, that's offensive interference. And Jimmy Butler, the 30th pick in 2011. Before his rookie contract was up, guys, he played in his first All-Star game.
And one of the game's true grinders. Butler has earned the respect of his peers through his fanatical dedication to his craft.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity.
Oh, my goodness! Oh, yeah! What a play!
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
To the inside, Antetokounmpo. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
That's why you got to push Giannis Antetokounmpo out of the paint. I mean, he's too long, too skilled, and very confident from this area. You got to get him out of there.
Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Shea's got 48.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Inside, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yes, and how about the unselfishness? Paul George has no problem sharing the ball.
Shea drives in. Oh, and the jam by Shea.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That'll be his second foul of the game. Giannis inside, guarded by Embiid, and Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist in this one. It's stolen by Curry, and here we go. Looking to get it going, and on the way from Irving for 3, sinks the triple. Irving's got 6 points.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Count it.
Well, I'll tell you what, Shea plays with a chip. He's got a little edge to his game. I like that about it.
Curry dishes to Giannis. Outside for Curry from deep 3-point range. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Shea right side, and Embiid throws it down.
Man, nice to see how Embiid operates in the pick and roll. Knows how to set hard screens as well as where and when to roll.
To the paint, here's Butler. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And 2 teammates there hooking up on that bucket. Always a little bit of an advantage to have guys out there who know each other.
It sure is. I mean, it eliminates some of that getting to know you feeling out period.
Giannis no good. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Oh, and the jam by Chase.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
It's Curry outside. Drops in the tray. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
Now George. 14 points for him. And to Tacumbo. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid.
And
James outside. Over Harris. And too long on the shot. On offense, here are the West All-Stars. They lead by 4. And Simmons slams it in.
love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Here's Irving. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Here's James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And 11 points for LeBron.
I love the way James maintains his concentration, and even against tight defense there. I mean, looks like the defense had no chance.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game. 15 seconds left in the third. Shea drives in, and he lays it straight in. Shea's got 56 points in the game.
He might be in tight, but Shea still has plenty of work to do here. Nice interior finish.
And slam dunk by Butler.
And how about the leaping ability? Butler gets off the ground so fast, especially on these alley-oops.
And so it's the West All-Stars. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you.
You're going to take everything you got to come up with balls.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
Aldridge out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's LeBron James. And there's Bradley Beal. And it's Irving at the guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the West All-Stars.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Aldridge finds Irving, and that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. LeBron. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here's Aldridge.
Making an impact with his defense. I know how important that is to Shea in every game he plays. He wants to get it done at both ends.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler, and he knocks down the first one.
You know, in talking to Shea's teammates, one of the takeaways is that he's terrific in the locker room, a really funny guy, and has a way of keeping everybody loose.
Davis is checked in for the West. And finished off by LeBron.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Shea outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And, you know, that right there is a case of Che knowing how to use his body to not only shield the defender, but to get the and one chance, too.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's Butler. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, Butler's a physical guy. I like his physicality. Somebody who doesn't back down at all. And because of that, he's excellent at getting to the line.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Back to Che. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMarcus Aldridge.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of neat to see Aldridge take on more of a leadership role. He's somebody the younger guys can look up to.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Down low, and Davis gets it to go on the assist by Che. And 12 points for Anthony Davis.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And with the offense getting right to...
Che outside to the inside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Towns.
Davis is really the total package. A mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. Butler, he's checked in for Towns. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Al Horford. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Curry. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Count the basket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the East All-Stars. Down by 12. Pass to Giannis. He kicks it to George. Outside Irving. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Che outside. Outside Leonard. Launches it. And it's the East with the rebound.
A key rebound there. But they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
On the inside now, Che will battle you. He'll fight. He doesn't let contact rattle him.
Free throw, good. Che. Both good from the line that time.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Nobody near Leonard, and he's good on the three ball. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Leonard has really become so good at catching and firing. I mean, he doesn't allow the defense any time to alter his shot.
Curry outside, and it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Shea inside, and there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his 4th foul of the contest. 1:53 left in the game. Shea driving.
Absolutely nasty, boy, I tell you. It takes some strength for Shea to go for that kind of throwdown in game action. Love it.
Inside, Butler. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 18 points for Jimmy Butler.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Shea outside. To the paint. Here's Embiid. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Embiid is a very assertive player, a player who fights the defense on these contact finishes and does so with confidence.
Irving passes to Curry. A three-pointer, no good.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
A beautiful reverse layup.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Irving kicks to Giannis. Back to Irving, and it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Shea outside. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. To the middle, shot clock at 5. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Leonard against George. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That's the conclusion of our all-star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
Hey, Shaq.
back to the action. R.J. Watts beat Life Ain't No Joke 83-74 after dropping 24 points with T-Mac. But the most anticipated matchup this round was between defending champion Skip to My Lou and 2K leaguer Oh Yeah I Compete. And it did not disappoint. Skip put in the work with Galaxy Opal David Robinson.
I mean, he's got like...
This is what we...
To the great fans here tonight, to the first-class organization, and to an all-star group of teammates, you are the NBA most valuable player. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. I mean, thank you so much. You guys are amazing, man. I don't even know what to say. It's like a loss. I'm lost for words right now. Nah, man, look, I just want to say real quick, I got to thank my teammates, my coaches, and everyone in the organization, top to bottom. Without you guys, I'm not standing here today. And for real, I really mean that. I just want to say thank you.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Lakers, Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. DeMarcus Cousins out there with Kyle Kuzma. And it's Shea in at the point.
Well, the season still has some time to go, but right now, you have to think that Shea is the odds-on favorite to be Rookie of the Year. He's just done so much for this team all season.
Frank, I'd be hard-pressed to name another rookie that has come in and transformed their team the way that Shea has elevated this roster. Anything can happen. We know that with the awards. But right now, it's Shea's race to lose. And here's New Orleans now. It's a 3-point game. And that one's good. Williamson.
Oh, man, he's just showing off terrific acceleration. I love Williamson's ability to make plays off the bounce.
Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Floats one. Shea with the block. And they're able to recover.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
The Lakers off to a slow start. Shot to stop. Oh, wow.
Oh, that's just a highlight reel effort by Shea. I mean, he's part steady performer, part showman.
Now here is Holiday. To the inside. Here's Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Shea. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
No, it's just a good chance you're going to get bumped if you take it up in there with Shea's resilient.
Oh, and that was the alley-oop. And stolen by LeBron. Shea passes to James. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rushed his release a little bit.
Ingram outside. Shoots from 12. Here's Favors. Back to ball. And stolen by Shea. Pass to Cousins. And stolen by Favors. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We're not used to seeing a guy as big as Williamson with that quick of a first step.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Lakers trail by 7. And here's Shea. Now the pass to Cousins. Over Favors. And the rejection by Favors. And he gets it back. Clock at 6. The drive by Shea. Another shot. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And Che with the nice bucket inside. Here's Ball. Pass it to Favors. Dishes it to Ingram. Fires from 14. Buries the jump shot. Ingram's got 7.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
The drive by Che. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Oh, he put the ball on the deck, didn't he? And he created offense. Che draws the foul and gets to go to the line.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Che.
And you think back to when Che stuck up for his injured teammates in college. He realizes life is bigger than the game.
Ball dishes to Ingram. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 2. They grabbed their own miss. And finished off by Williamson.
I'm willing to give up on that possession. I love Williamson's commitment and attack mentality.
Che outside. Out to Kuzma. There's the 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Pelicans leading by 7. Holiday inside the line. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I got a few minutes to catch up with Alvin Gentry. He and I spoke about the importance of taking at least one game on the road. He said, we understand that they're comfortable at home. It's our job to make them uncomfortable. Guys, they know that a win here in this first game could set the tone for the rest of this series.
Thanks, David. Ingram finds Ball. Outside Favors. And stolen by Che. Oh, and the jam by Che.
Oh, well, that sequence was all started because of Che's recognition skills. I mean, he has a good sense to win the gamble for a steal.
Now, here's Ball. Williamson. And the rejection by Cousins. The drive by Che. And a missed layup. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And stolen by Che. LeBron outside. And finished off by LeBron.
Well, there are some things you just can't teach. That's Che with tremendous awareness for where everyone is around him.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. He dishes it to Ingram. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Williamson kicks to Ingram. Takes a shot at the elbow and misses it off the right side of the rim. Kicks it out to LeBron. Good, and the assist goes to Che. James has got 5.
Well, James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the pass is coming his way.
Ball with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down low. Here's Favors. But they recover it. Poked away. Che with it. Now guarded by Ball. By himself. And the dunk by Che.
Oh, man, and when we talk about Che's impact on the game, no better example than that sequence right there.
Pelicans trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Bradley's subbed in for Green. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Okafor is checked in for Derek Favors. They get it back. And that one's good. Williamson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy. And theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Goes back up, and Che lays it in. He's got 16.
He's pulling out all the tricks this quarter. They can't figure out how to stop him.
Ball, the pass to Holiday. He kicks to Ingram. Back to Holiday. Fires for 3. New Orleans with a fresh shot clock. It's good.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, that's what's frustrating because you did the job defensively to get the stop, and then you gave it right back.
Now here's Che. He's got 16. Cousins, the pass to Che. 6 on the shot clock, and the dunk by Che.
You start to wonder, Kevin. I mean, can anyone guard this guy? Che having a night to remember.
Outside Holiday. Inside. Here's Okafor. And no good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And Che gets it to go on the assist by Bradley. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Ball kicks to Holiday. Pass to Ingram. To the paint, just 5 to shoot. Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
The drive by Che, and a wide open look for James. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Ball, the pass to Williamson. Now Okafor kicks the ball to the middle. Here's Holiday. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2.
One of the strongest parts of his game. Zoe is phenomenal at finding ways to get guys involved.
To the inside. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Hands. Oh, the power on that. Prudent.
Oh, boy. we see this on a nightly basis. Che reading the floor, capitalizing on what the defense allows.
And stolen by Che. LeBron right side. Back to Che. Pass to Cousins. Back to Che. And that one, good. Che's got 24.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now Ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Adds it up for Holiday. Okafor gets the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And the Lakers with some changes. Howard's checked in. Che outside. James right side. Good, and the assist goes to Che. Che's got 4 assists in the game.
LeBron taking what's off his mid-range throughout his career. He's all about the best shot available.
So for New Orleans right now, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Hart in at the small forward position. Now Che following through Holiday's three-point attempt. Basket good.
And no one can really compete defensively with LeBron's athleticism. I mean, his strength, just too much to match up with.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Holiday, the pass to Favors. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
That one misses. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Well, the GOAT watch continues. Every year, every accomplishment goes into the analysis. I mean, LeBron will probably never be able to escape.
Here's Caruso. No points in the game yet for him. Kicks it out to LeBron. All sorts of time. Good. And it's Che picking up the assist. Che's got his 7th assist in the game. Pelicans trail by 9. Now here's Ball. Smoke loose. Williamson dishes the ball. Inside, Holiday. Nice D from Cousins.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Great effort by Che to be successful on the boards. You have to want it.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. Free throw, good. Che. Here's Holiday. 8 points for him. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Che in the last game against the Suns was a driven man. He had 35 points and did his job on defense with an impressive number of steals. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Yeah, Greg, it's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
Now Favors following through Holiday's three-point attempt.
And we all know that Hart plays superb defense. Now, the next step is becoming a more consistent offensive player.
New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw, good.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now here's Che. He has 29, and the wide open shot from Green. Good, and the assist goes to James. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Here's Holiday. 8 points for him. Here's Hart, and the rejection by Cousins.
And the defense of Cousins making his presence known with the quick leaping ability which he uses to block shots.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Down low, here's Holiday, and the rejection by Cousins.
I don't know if it's been the main factor.
Oh!
Well, in transition, Shea does a great job of picking his spots and finishing with confidence.
Pelicans trail by 20. Ripped away. And here we go. Che heading to the hoop. Oh, look at him fly!
Get out the way! And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Now here's Ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. To the right side. Hart, that's good.
This is just a trademark of Hart's game. A solid three-point sniper who looks to shoot from wherever he can.
Che passes to LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
And the rejection by Cousins. And they get it back. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Now here's Che. 33 points for him.
That's just a sensational play from Cousins. He leaps off the floor so quickly when he has an opportunity for that alley-oop slam.
And here is Ball. The dish to Ingram. Clock at 6. Back to Ball. From outside, off the mark. Lakers leading by 23. Here's LeBron, and the dunk by LeBron.
And defensively, I know we say it every game, you have to try to make someone other than LeBron beat you. Easier said than done.
Now, here's Ball. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ingram finds Ball. Outside Holiday. Williamson with it. In the corner, it's Ingram. Fires from the wing. Favors dishes to Williamson. And the rejection by Cousins. Che passes to LeBron.
That's just crazy athleticism from James. His vertical is through the roof.
59 seconds left in the second quarter. Now Ball. And there's the pass to Williamson. Knocks it loose. Outside Holiday. To halt the run. Rebound the Lakers.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
That one drops for him. And that's 23 points for LeBron.
And James is used to scoring through contact. Doesn't matter what the D throws at him.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williamson kicks to Ball. And again, New Orleans has no up.
No matter what looks they get, They just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
Ingram outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists here tonight. And so it's Los Angeles in complete command.
Kevin, thanks. Now, Jay, it's been a while since it was announced, but over the summer you did take home the Rookie of the Year award. What does that mean for you?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third. And we're ready to get back into the action here in game one. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. Well, you look at Shea in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, it could be one of those epic games, but we still have a long way to go.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. Kyle Kuzma is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Shea in at the point guard.
Oh, that's just fearless in his approach. I love seeing Shea attack the heart of that defense.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And both free throws good for Shea. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Ingram outside. And the foul called on Danny Green. That is his first foul of the game. Inside, Williamson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, this is your challenge defensively. How do you stop Williamson without fouling?
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And so he makes both from the line. LA's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. To the inside. Stolen by Ball. And now the Pelicans on the break. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Ingram. Williamson. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Looking at Williamson's size, I mean, skill and athleticism. I'm trying to think of a more unique player to enter the league.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. The first one falls. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Lakers shooting an unreal 70% from the field, making a mockery of this defense. 9 feet out. Second chance shot, and Shea with the nice bucket inside. Shea's got 39.
Well, Kevin, offensive rebounding is largely about effort. Now, Shea will outwork you if you fail to bring the energy.
Ball dishes to Ingram. The kick out to Holiday. And the Pelicans miss again.
It's still early, but a 1 for 4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
Now, here's Ball after LeBron James's miss. And Holiday with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Cousins with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Now here's Che. He's got 39. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Well, we all know Che's a tricky cover. He could beat you and draw contact in so many different ways.
Great shooting for him at the foul line tonight, 7 of 7. Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Here's Ball. The wide open look here for Holiday. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Williamson's got 5 points now this quarter.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
The drive by Che. Kuzma passes to Che. Shot clock at 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jahlil Okafor.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. And it's Avery Bradley in for Green. And New Orleans also making a change. Jackson, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Williamson. 15 points in the game. Passes it to Okafor. In the corner, it's Ingram. McGee on the double team. Here's Okafor. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. Here's McGee. And Okafor with the block. Ingram left side. Here's Ball. No good on the 3.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Ball. Knocked loose and stolen by Che. It's 2-on-1. On up the court. Got a hand on it.
A solid shot blocker at his position. Ball's length, it allows him to make a difference on this end.
Dwight Howard's checked in for LeBron. Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. And they double up Che. Ingram with the steal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Yeah, Kevin. And Ingram, he's shown some flashes, but now it's about being consistent. I mean, he has all the talent needed to be a star in this league.
Now here's Che. He has 45 points.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him and get that lead even bigger.
To the paint, here's Ball, and he banks in the layup. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his luck from there.
And they double up Che. Jackson with it, now guarded by Bradley. Here's Ball. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Ball's got 7 points.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
Now here's Che. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Ingram. Kuzma with the defensive effort. And it's Kuzma with the ball for the Lakers. Che drives in and then jammed down as he goes right over Jahlil Okafor.
Oh, yo, I'll tell you what, that was explosive. Che saw a lane and didn't hesitate.
Pass to Okafor. And here is Ball. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday.
it definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
The drive by Che. Pelicans with the rebound. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Shea with it. Non-stop scoring machine here. And another one falls. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Oh, that's just great focus and body control right there. I mean, Shea's a well-coordinated athlete who can adjust off contact.
Nabbing another steal.
Again and again, he finds a way to seize possessions away.
He's amazing, and now he's tied for 2nd all-time GA in steals for a postseason game.
A 4-way tie with Mookie Blaylock, Tim Hardaway, and Craig Hodges. Is he done, or can he claim a new mark?
So it's the Pelicans now, following the bucket by the Lakers. Ingram kicks to Williamson. Holiday, the pass to Hayes. 6 to shoot. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. From the line, kept alive. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Here's Ingram, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Ingram's got 20 points.
And Ingram flowing into his jump shot. That's tough to guard.
Shea with it. Hayes on him. And the rejection by Jang. Good work there as it goes.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The Pelicans shooting right around 41% from the field in Q3. And there's the feed to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
A pure scorer. I mean, the key, as always, is confidence. When Ingram plays with this, he's capable of taking over.
Shea outside. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Shea's got 53.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Teardrop shot. The Lakers with the rebound. Shea's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Throws it up high, and the slam dunk by McGee.
You see why McGee's teammates lob it up his way, because they know he can go up and get it.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting about 42% so far. Double team on Holiday. Here's Williamson. JaVale McGee grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
And so it's Che making things happen for Los Angeles. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with head coach Alvin Gentry.
You just got to do a better job of executing.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. So for New Orleans right now, Jackson is out there with Etuan Moore. Then there's Favors. Then it's Williams. And it's Jang in at the center position. Basket counts. 8 points here for Cousins.
Oh, you love the confidence of Cousins. His ability to rise up and toss up a shot as soon as he gets the ball is tremendous.
Double team on Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And that one falls for Favors. And Los Angeles guys shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And both free throws good for Che. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for New Orleans. Out to the right wing. No good for Moore.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big.
He swipes the ball away again.
And he's now playing second all-time for steals in a playoff game.
I mean, this is unbelievable how he's been able to impose his will defensively.
And 9 steals, placing him one shy of Allen Iverson's record for a single game playoff steal.
Pass to Jackson. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Shea passes to Kuzma. Great D that time from Favors.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. It's a good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. That's tipped. And another steal for him.
And his unbelievable run of steals continues. Now tied for the most ever in a playoff game.
And you can't call it carelessness by the offense at this point. His activity level has forced the issue.
And he's now tied with the answer, Allen Iverson. What a night.
Here's Jang following the bucket by the Lakers. Now Moore. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Williams. From deep. No good that time. And it's the Lakers the other way. Down low. Here's LeBron. And LeBron throws it down hard.
Oh, come on. Hall of Fame, athleticism, and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Jackson looking around. He kicks it to Moore. Can they get it? But they get it back.
And I just love how he's banging down low. His hard work will let them use some more of the clock here.
And again, New Orleans has no up.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And yep, another basket.
He has taken over this game.
And now GA tied for the second most points in a playoff game all time.
He's equaled the great Elgin Baylor, 61 points, an extraordinary game. Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
New Orleans gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. To the middle, here's Melly. Nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Melly's got his first basket of the night. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And it's E'Twaun Moore with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Howard's checked in for James. Shea outside. And so the ball's out of bounds. Favors touched it last. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Knocked away. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And it's Melly missing. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Good, that's another bucket.
And he set a new all-time record for single-game scoring in the playoffs.
I mean, what a night to remember. And for those of us who are lucky enough to witness it, I'm sure we will never forget this.
And it was way back in 1986 that Michael Jordan set the record of 63 points. And when you surpass the greatest of all time, you've done something special.
Moore outside. Inside. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And the Pelicans also making a change. Okafor's checked in. Here's Moore. That shot off. Great D that time from Howard.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now here's Jackson. Moore outside from the arc. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight.
But the D didn't do a good enough job on him. He can be an ace when he gets a good look at 3.
Jay kicks to Caldwell-Pope. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Jackson has the open look. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Howard trying to free himself up. A nice shot by Che.
I like that. Rely on Che's instincts and his ability to make plays.
Here's Melly, guarded by Kuzma. To the inside. And there's Jackson on the assist from Moore. Jackson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And Okafor with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. And the Lakers have possession. Count it. Good. 70 points for Che.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Jackson. Okafor trying to get open.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Making the play off the bounce on the move. Che is extremely active.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Moore outside. The pass to Williams. Outside Jackson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Okafor, and it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the league's most feared rim protectors in the league.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
New Orleans gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. And there's the call on Howard. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bradley's checked in. Jackson from long range. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Che drives in, lays it up and banks it in.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
For New Orleans, they've gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th, right around 46-47%. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Good, and the assist goes to Che.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside for Jackson. They get a hand on it. Moore outside. The 3. The shot off that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other, not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Now here's Jackson. Passes it to Melly. And here is Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Jackson from long range. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here we go. Fast break with Che. Pass to Kuzma. An easy 2 points on the layup.
No hesitation to get into the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy.
To the paint, here's Jackson. The first one falls. Murray's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And the Pelicans also making a change. Gorky Dang's checked in for Jahlil Okafor. LA's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Now here's Che. Kicks to Caldwell Pope. Che outside. Clock at 6. Stolen by Jackson. Moore in the corner. There's the triple. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
It's good.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Here's Jackson. Shea with the block.
2 block shots with fouling. I mean, you have great timing and body control. Shea showing both.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. So it's the Pelicans now. Moore outside. No good that time. Bradley with some nice D. Yet another bucket. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Jang. And it's sent back by Howard. They recover it. Shot clock at 6. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. .141 left in the fourth quarter. Jackson misses.
He makes a lot more of those than he misses. Not sure what threw him off right there.
Shea left side. Pass to Kuzma. And another assist for him.
He's now tied for the 3rd most single-game assists in postseason history.
And Greg, to see how he's probed the defense and found his teammates, he has been terrific. His playmaking has been right on.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Che.
Well, it's easy to look at his scoring as the key to this win, but there's so much more to it than that. It's a triple-double. He got it done everywhere.
Wasted no time on that one. 40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. He feeds it to Howard. Back to Che. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Oh, man, pulling from his deep bag of tricks. Che uses the little up fake here to reposition the defender.
And both free throws good for Che. Here's Moore. And the pass to Jang. Back to Moore. Outside Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. The drive by Che makes it off the glass.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know way into game 2.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olin. This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back. This is Ernie Jones.
Hey, Shaq here. Not many guys in the league are triple-double threats, but you put one up tonight, boy. Woo-wee. Is there more where that came from?
Postseason is still young, and there's more round one action coming your way. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
EA Sports. It's in the game.